Hello and welcome back, everybody, but probably nobody. This is ThorW, and we taking a squat here. We're just taking a squat here, and it's time to continue Dark Souls 3. Oh yeah. So we have opened up these big ass double doors, these big old double doors, and there are probably a couple items in the marsh we haven't quite gotten yet. Don't worry about that, guys. There's method to my madness. There always is. So we don't necessarily want to go to that item over there, because if you pay attention, you could see that there is that going on up here. Bloodborne's going on up here. Hello, Bloodborne. How are you? Okay, well, that didn't go as planned. Obviously. Oh, ow. There's another one back here. Well, that didn't go quite as planned, but we'll make the best of it. Yep, just take them down one at a time as they flail around through the air like absolute monstrosities. And the preacher over there continues to scream as if it was his job. Shriving stone, cool. How did you land on that? Come down here. Get down here. Fight me like a whatever the hell you are. Weird Velka crow person. I don't know. So this is on the path to the undead legion, and as you can see, they like their swords. There's swords all over the place, just stuck in the ground, and an axe, apparently, right there. But swords lining the pathway to the undead legion. Pretty cool. Pretty thematic. Pretty nice. Nice and thematic. I like thematic things like this. It's always nice to look at. This is nothing, if I recall correctly. Yeah, don't want to fall down there. That's just gonna take us to the bog. Pay no mind to what's going on in the background. That's just some guys having a squabble. Just some guys back there having a squabble. We don't gotta get involved there. But we do want to take a right at the top of that hill and enter here to get to this bonfire and lit that up. This bonfire is so lit, yo. And we're gonna continue through this keep for a little bit. It's a nice little aside area. We got some grooves, rotten pine resin. I've got a lot of rotten pine resin, apparently. Because this is starting to go to my, my stash as opposed to in my hand. And oh look! It's a big ravenous crystal demon. Are you gonna stagger now? There you go, buddy. Let's try and get a repost in his face. Perfect. Oh, you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Titanite scale. And over here we've got this door, and if you take a look, the Road of Sacrifices, and there's that Black Knight from before that killed us. Excuse me? Bloodborne, you're not supposed to be in here. What are you doing here, Bloodborne? Did you smell the blood? You must have smelled the blood. Well, goodbye, Bloodborne. You're dead. Forever. Forever. I could have sworn... Maybe it's down here. On our way back. Yup, there's a little crumbled area down here in between the two sets of stairs. And if we take a drop down to it, back into the Farron Keep, we will come out onto this set of ledges where we will find the Atonement spell and a hollow gem. So I actually want to take a look at both of these. Here's Atonement. Attract more attention from foes. This is a miracle. Miracle given to those cast out from the Sable Church of Londor. This is the only tale known by the exiles, who believe it carries words of forgiveness. Cursed journeys, too, must ultimately come to an end. So yeah, attract more attention from foes. Nice for them. And a hollow gem. Very unique. Infused to create hollow weapons. A gem of infused titanite. A stone plentiful in Londor, land of hollows. Hollow weapons are said to peer into the essence of its wielder, whose luck boosts attack. So it makes weapons scale with luck. Pretty interesting. Now then, we can see this will drop us back into the bog with the basilisks. Now, I missed an item here in this bog. I will show where it is, but I'm going to cut out from here. I'm basically not going to talk on my way there as I go searching for it. So you guys just enjoy as I cut while I slog through the bog and search for whatever the hell wherever the hell this item is. See you soon, guys. Alright, welcome back, guys. This is what I was looking for. I'm almost positive. Yep, the Nameless Knight set. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Just want to show you guys where this is in relation to everything else. If you go right across from the ladder there and come right down here to this fire, it is hidden well into this corner. So, very useful there. Let's go ahead and go back to a bonfire, and then I'll teleport us to where we need to go, and we'll take a look at that Nameless Knight stuff. And it'll be a well-served purpose for us. Took a little while to find that, just took a few minutes. Let's go to the Farron Keep perimeter, as that is where we are headed. Dooby-dooby-doop-doop-doo. Glad we found that. That didn't take too terribly long to find. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Nameless Knight set. Let's see. Where is it? Right here. Helm of a Nameless Knight, crafted with thin metal, greatly reinforced by a groove finish. Armor of a Nameless Knight. Same thing. I'm sensing a pattern. Well, what do you know? Finely crafted with a grooved finish. On every last description. So when you come over here, you activate a pretty unique event. And I want to see it play out, so let's pull our Nox out. Let's just sit back and watch. There's a Darkwraith. There's a Darkwraith. Oh, the Grooves go in for the fight, and the Darkwraith seems to be cleaning up some house right now. The Grooves are getting a couple of good hits in, but the Darkwraith is just too powerful. Poison Mist coming out onto him. The other Darkwraith has yet to even join the fray, and Darkwraith 1 is just kicking ass. Look at that. So yes, 2 Darkwraiths travel down this path anytime that it's reloaded and fight the Grooves. There's a Groo over here. I'm just gonna murder him. He's a spellcaster. Oh, looks like another Darkwraith has made his way forward, way up in there. Oh man, it's a the Darkwraith falls. The 2 Groo spearmen take the victory. Let's see if Darkwraith number 2 can avenge his friend. He's going in there for the fight. And he's actually going to take them down. Good job, Darkwraith number 2. You have avenged your comrade. Hello, Mr. Groo. Goodbye. So that little event of the Darkwraiths versus the Groos plays out differently each time, and I love watching it. Why do I love watching it? Because seeing the Groos get murdered feels good, and if the Darkwraiths get murdered, hey, that's not too bad either. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? That's happening over there. The Groo lost, as you can hear. More rotten pine resin. I'm surprised the Darkwraith came all the way over here. Usually that doesn't happen. Oh, he noticed me. Hi, senpai. Oh, I forgot I have the Thorn leggings. I was like, where did he take damage from? Oh, don't want no knocks out right now. Alright, Mr. Darkwraith, let's get him. And he's dead. Cracked red eye orbs from my trouble. So, that's nice. I'm going to go around and collect a Gru Rot Shield. Sweet, that's a new item. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Gru Rot Shield. Boop, 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 boop. Should be pretty easy to tell what it is. It's a piece of crap. A rotting makeshift shield scavenged by the forest-dwelling Grus. Barely effective as a shield, however its rotten state has made it poisonous and resistant to other poisons as a result, with Shield Bash as a skill. How very nice, how very quaint. So I'm going to point out a couple things. First off, take a listen. Well, it sounds like the party has started without us. It very much sounds like the party has started without us. So there's some different summons that we can do. We can summon in Blackhand Goddard if we want. Let's see, where is her summon sign? Sometimes it's a little hard to find. Can't be over here, can it? There's another summon sign over here in this general vicinity near the doors. Just can't seem to find it. Last time it was right over here, or, Anyway, the other summon sign I'm looking for is Cirrus. Cirrus has a summon sign here, too, if you are in good standing with her. But unfortunately, I can't seem to find it. This is just Goddard. Gotthard. Now, Cirrus, where the hell is your summon sign? Come on. Come on now. I know you're my best friend. Your sign should be on the pathway to this place, near the doors. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to take my word for it, guys. Cirrus has a summon sign that shows up here. Trust me, man. Please believe me. I'm not lying. I'm not a liar. Damn, man. That's unfortunate that it's just not here for the first time ever. It's the first time I've ever had it not be here and when in good standing with her. And there is one more summon sign that we can use to take into battle with us. And it's the one I'm going to use, and there's good reason for it. But it's way back here next to the bonfire. All the way back here. Right here. Londor Pale Shade. This summon sign only shows up if you're in the Yol/Yoria questline. So we're going to summon this phantom in. And the reason that we're going to summon this in, and the same reason for if you want to summon in Blackhand Goddard, is because when you summon in the Pale Shade of Londor, or the Londor Pale Shade, you get a dual bow gesture. And I figured I would show that off. I mean, why not show it off? It's so fancy. So the Londor Pale Shade will be assisting us. Oh, I thought I saw a summon sign here. It's just the glare off the rocks. Why is Cirrus's summon sign not here? Oh, I'm so upset. Does she not like me? Come on, man. What did I ever do to make her not like me, except stare at her in a creepy way? But, you know, I mean, that's just how things is. So, if you summon in an NPC Phantom, you can't summon in another one, as far as I know. So, we're going to take the Londor Pale Shade. If you summon in Blackhand Goddard, you will get the Buy My Sword gesture instead, but you have another chance to get it in the future. So anyway, the party seems to have started. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to whatever is going on in here. As you can see, nothing is going on in here. Absolutely nothing. Until the cutscene starts. Oh, fatality. Player 1 wins. A new player has entered the battle. And of course, he's going to give us the gesture. This is the Abyss Watchers. They're pretty cool overall. This is actually the first boss on my first playthrough to give me any trouble. And for good reason. This boss can be tricky. Can be parried too, which I'd like to show off, but he's making life a little difficult on that front. Come on, buddy. Let me just do be careful though, because the Abyss Watchers like to duplicate themselves like that. If you kill the duplicate, it'll go away for a bit. It will eventually respawn. Swing at me. Swing at me, you piece of shit. No, not with that. Come on, jerk. And another one has respawned. Oh, can't parry that one. Come on. So this actually has a very interesting mechanic. Oh, there's a parry. Finally, he gave me an attack I'm allowed to parry. And now I don't care about parrying anymore. From this point on, we're just going to fight him as if this is a fight. Get a backstab in. If he ever attacks with his little sidearm dagger, then you can block it and it will stagger him a bit for a free hit. Or 2. Or 3. As you can see, the Londor Paleshade is kind of a badass. His sword's on fire now. And he's an edgelord. And leaves fire behind him. He can be parried in this state too. I kind of want to show it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get the opportunity to. And now he leaves a trail of fire behind him. You can't parry that one. However, you can parry that. Nope, can't. Can't parry that one. That was the wrong one. There's another one he can do, which is a thrust, which can be parried, which is the one I wanted. I guess I'm not going to get the chance to show parrying in Phase 2. Nope, not at all. Oh, I could have parried that. Dang, that was the thrust. Dang it, man. Come here, Abyss Watcher. As you can see, he loves his anime flips. He really does. He's a big fanboy of Artorias of Dark Souls 1. Man, the Londor Paleshade absolutely wrecks this guy. Wow. What a fucking boss summon. I was not aware of such things. Well, he dead. Good job, Londor Paleshade. I am legitimately impressed with you. Good job. Applause. And with that, the Abyss Watchers are dead. I'm sorry I skipped the little mini cutscene in the middle of the battle for Phase 2. Sorry, guys. I'm super used to skipping that for one reason or another. Well, with that, killed another boss. If anything, maybe I'll find another recording of the Abyss Watchers and I'll splice in some footage. Which, if I already did it, well, I already did it. I mean, there you go. I mean, there it is. So, if you recall... Let's see, here he is. The crestfallen warrior was really interested in the Abyss Watchers.
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, even...
Well, we've heard this before. Come on now.
You oft the Lords of Cinder.
There you go.
The undead Legion. So that's how they're delivered to their thrones. I pity the sorry souls. Is that really Lordship's last reward? I failed to thank you for helping them find their final resting place.
And we get the Farron ring.
I pity the sorry souls.
So, that runs the gamut of his dialogue. Let's go ahead and, before we go talk to him, and obviously we're going to, take a look at the Soul of the Blood of the Wolf, was what we got. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. The blood was spread amongst the Abyss Watchers, and their souls are one with the soul of the Wolf Bloodmaster. So the Abyss Watchers are kind of the opposite of what basically a Hollow Undead is. The Hollow Undead are one body with a mass of souls that they collect to become stronger, whereas the Abyss Watchers are one soul with a mass of bodies, which is presumably why they are fighting each other in the first place, in order to fight for control of the soul. So let's see what we can transpose out of that. We've got the Wolf Knight's Greatsword. Greatsword of a knight tainted by the dark of the abyss and master of the wolf's blood of Farron. The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher, and his sword is more punishing against creations of the abyss. Skill Wolf Sword. While in stance, use normal attacks for a low spinning slash, or strong attack to leap forward in a vertical slashing somersault. And... oh, well, right next to it. The Farron Greatsword. Greatsword of the Abyss Watchers, which is atypically paired with an unusual dagger. The dagger is utilized as a wedge in the left hand, while the greatsword is held in the right. A unique technique that was synonymous with the Undead Legion. Confounds foes in the manner of wolves hunting prey. So, the Farron Greatsword has very special attacks. While the skill is parry with the dagger, there is a special ability that it can be used with it, where it will do the spinning attacks that the Abyss Watcher does in the second phase. The first spin, the second spin, and the spinning slam at the end. And the Wolf Knight's Greatsword, if you pay attention, the first Abyss Watcher, and is more punishing against creations of the Abyss. A knight tainted by the dark of the Abyss, and master of the Wolf's blood. This is Artorias' Greatsword. Artorias was technically the first Abyss Watcher. If you look at the Abyss Watcher's design, they look very similar to Artorias. Their skill set is relatively similar to Artorias, and lore-wise, it's because Artorias is, well, the first person that is considered an Abyss Watcher. I find that pretty interesting. And there's actually good reason for them to be in Farron, as because all of those grooves are basically creatures of the Abyss. Because Farron is very close to basically what Ulasil was. So let's go over here and take a talk.
I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates?
Well, don't insult my friends.
Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
Well, aren't you just a bag of sunshine?
This place is a cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't hope for better. She must fit in perfectly here.
So yes, Egon will come in and he will come in now and again and see how Irina is getting along, considering we said we would protect her.
Ah, how?
So if we go to purchase items, we will see that now the Undead Legion set is here. Attire of the Abyss Watchers, the Undead Legion of Farron. These undead warriors vowed to partake of wolf blood. They acted in the dark, seeking out any sign of the Abyss, fighting a constant war with its abominations. The pointed steel helm was a distinct symbol of the Legion, shirked as a sinister omen by the masses. And then these are all pretty similar. So if you take a look at the Undead Legion armor, we'll buy it, why not? And Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls, Ashy One. So let's equip that. Take a look at this armor. Does this armor look familiar to you? Well, it should, because if we come over here, and let's have a seat here. Have a collapse here. There we go. You'll notice that this Crestfallen Warrior has the Undead Legion armor equipped with a chainmail helm instead of a helm of the Abyss Watchers of the Undead Legion. And he wields a greatsword. Well, would you look at that? The reason being is that the Crestfallen Knight was once a member of the Undead Legion, but decided to abandon it, as you can see. I just thought that was pretty interesting. That's why the Crestfallen Knight has so much information about the Undead Legion and everything that has to do with it. And that's why he's so helpful when it comes to the prospect of laying them to rest. So we've got just one more piece of business to do. It's pretty obvious. Come right over to this throne. The Watchers of the Abyss. You can see that this throne makes a lot of sense. A lot of great swords around it. A wolf's pelt on the back. Well, let us offer the Cinders of the Lord. And with that, the Abyss Watchers are in their throne at their rightful place. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's going to be this episode. On the next one, we're going to continue our trek through Dark Souls 3 beyond the arena of the Abyss Watchers. Stay tuned, guys. I'll see ya on the next one. Bye-bye!